I'm so excited to teach you today's lesson, the four-leaf Lucky Clover done with Q-tips we're going to paint. So let's begin. Hi, I'm Miss Kim. So here we are with all the materials for today's Lucky four-leaf clover done with Q-tips. But first I want to say Happy St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to move that to the side. And I wanted to say I am going to paint this not on the easel that I have here. See that cute little stand? So you can make it on an easel and buy this at any hobby store, dollar store, or Amazon. So that is what that is. It's got a shiny background, so it's almost like a dry erase board here, so you know. But I am going to do it on mixed media paper. I just tore it out. There's a perforated part. You bend it, and you tear out a piece of paper. You want something sturdy because we're painting, so mixed media paper is nice and solid. What I did was I took the easel and I put it here and used a pencil like so to measure it, and I just, outlined it or just kind of traced around it for a measurement. And then I'm going to take my scissors and simply cut that out. But first, I'm cutting this size out. This is what I'm working on today in the mixed media paper for the project, because I already did the canvas one. I would do the same thing I'm doing on paper here, but you can see the example like so. Here's the rest of the materials. So I have Q-tips, a pencil sharpened with an eraser. I have scissors that are small. I have cardstock that's a little thick. Then I have a paper plate and 3 colors of paint. I just went in my paint supplies and said I need a dark one, a medium one, and a light one. And that's the paints I have. Does not matter what brands or what. You're looking for acrylic paints that are dark, medium, and light. All right, so let's begin. What I want to say is, so I'm working on a small piece like this. I determined the size of my heart to make the clover by just measuring about how wide. So here's like the middle of the piece, and I folded my cardstock from this point in to give you how big. And then I simply drew a half circle on my paper like so, and I'm going to kind of do like I did above, and just like that. And then with scissors, I cut my heart on that line, and I just go around, take my time with the scissors. There we go. All right, so then we fold that out, and there's my heart. It may not be exactly the same, but you get the idea. And that'll be my four-leaf clover petal, but it's also a heart. What I want to do first is take my template. This is your template, is a heart to make your different four-leaf clover petals. So I'm going to lay it on this paper, and I am going to trace all the way around and hold it down to the point even of the heart. It still looks like a heart to us, so that's what I'm calling it for now. And you hold it down, and you go all the way. It might slide a little. Just hold it down and bring it back to where it needs to be. And that's good. And you have a pencil, you can erase a little bit. But your paint will kind of cover anyway. You are going to overlap a little bit, this heart over this one that you drew, but match up the line to create how a four-leaf clover looks. The leaves do overlap, the petals or leaves overlap each other, and that's fine. I am going to erase this line like I have in my example up here, where this is the one we're going to be putting the dots on, and this one's going to be underneath it. So I'm going to erase that good so I don't make that mistake when I go to paint. Now I'm going to put this one here, and I'm going to match the point and make sure I have the whole petal on the paper, because it's falling off the paper a little bit here, but not yet quite. So hold this all down, trace it. And then this one here, get the point there and outline it. Oop, it does get slippery, and you just hold on to it and outline. Okay, and if I have to draw that in, fine. I am going to erase this line because this heart, this petal overlaps this one. And over here, I'm going to take this one away because this one overlaps this one. Okay, then I'm going to make a little gentle line. I'm going to freehand it. I'm going to come down a little circle and then bring it back up. And it doesn't have to be a perfect shape because it's organic. It's supposed to be not straight lines for the stem. Okay, so now I'm going to take my dark paint. I'm going to put a little squirt on my palette. I think I need a little shake up on this one. I'll just shake it up a little bit. There we go. All right, I'm mixing my paint a little with my Q-tip and I'm just dabbing it down. I'm going to take a little excess off the sides by rolling it on the sides, and I'm just going to dot. And I'm going to dot the lines to outline this shamrock, and I'm stopping there because I'm going to continue to go on the outline only like I did here to start. So just let's outline first. Okay, so now I'm going to go in these lines that I created like this to show the definition of each petal, I guess you could say, on the clover. And a 4-leaf is symbolic of good luck for St. Patrick's Day, so hence I wanted to do a project that represents good luck and 4-leaf clover. And I hope your year ahead is a great year, and I give you lots of good luck for everything good in your life. There we go. So I've outlined it. I'm going to go back. There's a couple spots that you can see the line. So I'm just going to go over them. I just go right over that dot. You don't have to, but I'm just doing a few. And I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to take my Q-tip and I'm just going to go down, circle, and up. And I'm going to come down and just fill that in. And what I'm going to do is on the other side, just kind of use my other to create that effect in a circle, like that in a way. And I'll come back to it, but for now that's what I'm doing. I'm going to lay this Q-tip on the paper. Now we have to do a medium green, and I have it in this tube. I just need a little bit, a little squirt. And I'm going to take a Q-tip, and I'm going to dip it in that and take the excess off like so. Sometimes the fuzzies on the Q-tip get funny, so you just kind of roll it so it gives it a little nicer tip. All we're doing is making like a heart lighter color, or I'm sorry, in the middle we're doing, that's a medium, sorry. In the center, little hearts per se. And then we're going to outline with the lightest green at the end. So you'll see what I'm saying. Watch as I start now. I'm going to do a dot, and I'm just going to continue and keep adding the paint to create this little heart shape inside the clover. And it may not be exactly the shape of like a heart you think, but you're getting the idea. We're just doing this within each because this border is going to be the lighter green, the lightest green. Okay. Again, you're going to continue. I'm going to advance to the next step, but you can see how they are when you complete them in each one in my example. Now I'm going to do the lightest green, pour a little out onto my palette. You don't need a lot, and take a Q-tip, and now I'm going to dip it in here like I've been doing, roll it to give it a nice little tip, and then I'm going to go on this part of the clover. So I'm going to outline around the one inside. All right, one other thing, I'm going to roll it in the medium paint a little, and I'm going to go into this and come around, and I'm going to do the light and just kind of create that finished stem. It looks a little different than mine, but the point is to give it some dimension and different colors. Continue to finish these two clovers like I have with these two, and this will complete your project. And you have it on paper, or you have it on an easel if you'd like, and prop it up as a nice decoration for St. Patrick's Day. So I hope you enjoyed my tutorial, and this is Miss Kim signing off. Bye-bye.